Hey everyone, I'm Christine Bray, and today I want to talk to people with mental illnesses, but also the people who know people with mental illnesses, okay? So this video is for you guys. And the people, I would say the majority of people know someone with a mental illness, whether it's PTSD, anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, whatever it is, okay? You probably know somebody who's struggling. And as if you love this person, if you're friends with this person, they probably frustrate you. They've probably ruined events for you. They've probably canceled plans on you. They're probably flaky. Okay, I get that these people can be a drag. I am one of those people. I have canceled on so many of my friends. I have not been able to help friends and family because of my anxiety. I've canceled trips because of my anxiety. I have asked my husband not to take certain jobs because of my anxiety. It's stressful, okay? It's stressful for everybody that's involved. It's annoying. It's frustrating, okay? I get it, okay? But nobody is doing this on purpose. I will say that right now. I have never once ruined an event on purpose. I didn't want to. I didn't intend to, okay? People with mental illness don't want to be this way, okay? We've ruined stuff for ourselves, okay? I've wanted to go on trips. I wanted to go to the zoo. I wanted to go to this crowded event. I wanted to go see this concert, okay? It sucks for us too. And that's what I think people forget sometimes. It sucks for us more because we're missing out and we keep missing out, okay? So, to the people who know people with a mental illness, I have a couple pieces of advice that I really hope you guys take to heart and work on. Number one is don't give up on that person. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. If you give up, they're going to give up. Okay? They need support. They need help. They need love. They need encouragement. They need to know that it's okay. And if you make them feel crazy, or if you give up on them, you're not a very good person, okay? I'm not saying that you have to be emotionally able to support someone with a mental illness. You don't need to be their counselor. You don't need to solve their problems for them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying do not give up on them. And it's as simple as that, okay? If they're texting you, text back. If they call you, call back. If they want to go for a walk for the first time in 5 years, do it, okay? Don't give up on these people, okay? I've been given up on, and I haven't had that hard of a life, but I can tell you without a doubt it is the worst feeling in the world. I've been told I'm crazy. I've been told that people hate me for it. It's not a good feeling. So don't give up on these people. Support them, encourage them. If they're trying to get better, then tell them every single day how proud you are of them. Hey, you got out of bed today and you couldn't yesterday. Congratulations. Good job. I'm so proud of you, okay? Be happy for them for the tiniest accomplishments, because if it seems tiny to you, it could mean the world to them. There were days when my anxiety was so bad that I was glad I drove around the block, okay? And sometimes I'd get home and my husband would be, hey, good job. Or sometimes he'd be like, you freaking rock. You did more today than you've done in a week, and I am so proud of you. And that felt so good. And you know what? It made me want to do more the next day and the next day, okay? Support them, encourage them, say you're proud of them, okay? Do not make them feel crazy. So that's my first piece of advice, okay? Don't give up on them. My second piece of advice is act as if it was you. What would you want somebody to do if you were struggling, okay? So I've told this to my husband many times, and I still don't think he takes it seriously. It's not his fault, just as anxiety isn't my fault. But here's what I would like. If I came to my husband and I told him I was diagnosed with cancer, okay, I would hope that he would encourage me to see the best doctors and look up as much information as he can about that cancer and see if there's anything he can do to help, okay? It's the same with a mental illness. If you are the parent or a loved one or a significant other or a teacher or a therapist of somebody who is struggling with a mental illness, take the time to look that mental illness up yourself. Learn about it. Learn what makes it worse. Learn what makes it better. Come up with ideas of things you guys can do together to make it better. Reach out and say, hey, if exercise helps, but you're too scared to do it alone, I'll go with you. Okay? It's as simple as that. You know, my husband is really good about not making me do things alone. Like if I'm trying to eat healthier or cut out caffeine or work out or, reading helps, deep breathing, meditating, stuff like that. He encourages it. He says, hey, did you, do your meditation this morning? Hey, did you take your vitamins this morning? And it's the little things that make a huge difference for these people, okay? I feel like no one understands. You go through your whole life and nobody teaches you, how to handle yourself if you have a mental illness, and they don't teach you how to handle other people if they have a mental illness. But we didn't ask to be this way, and I don't feel like it should just be our weight over our shoulders, okay? I'm not saying you have to do all the work for that person. If they don't want help, then they're not going to get help. They're not going to do anything that will help. But if they want help, support them, encourage them, love them, congratulate them for the littlest things, and don't make them feel crazy. Don't make them feel bad, okay? We're trying. So with that, I want to tell you a story of something I ruined for other people. And at that time, I felt so terrible. Even still thinking about it, I feel guilty, but it's kind of funny to look back on it too. So when I was like 15 or 16, my family took a trip to Seattle to see my sister, and we decided that it would be fun to go on the Space Needle. I don't remember who decided that, but we decided to go on the Space Needle, and I actually was excited. I thought it would be kind of cool. I'd never been before, and it's a good story for your Facebook, okay? So we get to the top, and I lose it. I lose it big time. I mean, bawling. I mean, shaking. I hated it. I hated every little bit of it. The elevator, I hated going up. I hated the view. I hated everything. So I tell my dad, I am losing it. I need to get down. Well, the line to get down was like a 30-minute wait. I couldn't wait 30 seconds. I had to get down that minute. So I tell my dad, I'm like, you have to tell them I have to go first. I have to go first. I have to go first. Tell them I need to cut in line. I need to go. Okay. Well, long story short, my dad didn't do that because, it's rude and unnecessary. He helped me breathe. He helped calm me down. And after 30 minutes, I finally got down. And we had realized that I hadn't eaten all day and it was like 3 in the afternoon. So after I stuffed my face with pizza, I felt completely fine. But I ruined the whole experience for my whole family. My grandparents were there, my sister, you know, everyone. So, and it was probably what, $20 a ticket. So it was expensive and I ruined the whole experience for everyone. Now, fast forward, and I went again with my family like 3 years later, and I had an amazing time. I took a ton of pictures. I was like hanging out through the wire, like as far as I could. I was totally fine. So, you know, it's not that I wanted to ruin it for everyone the first time. It's just what happened, okay? I'm sure all of you know someone who's ruined an event for you. It's okay to be mad, it's okay to be disappointed, but don't be mean or angry at that person because they didn't do it on purpose, okay? I promise you they didn't. And they were probably just as bummed it didn't happen the way they wanted it to either, okay? So that's my spiel, and I hope it helps at least one person. If you have questions, contact me. If you need someone to listen to you, contact me. If you ruined something for somebody and you feel guilty, contact me, okay? I will help. I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy almost Easter.